didn't watch my previous video, you should definitely go do that right now. But I ranked every single one of Taylor Swift's albums. And in today's video, I'm going to be ranking every single one of her songs on my favorite album, Lover. I'm just gonna stop talking and just get straight into ranking. I have my list written down here. It's pretty sloppy. Oh, before I get started, I just wanted to say that I'm also going to be including all the girls you loved before in this ranking. I know that wasn't originally on the Lover album, but I just wanted to include it. There are 19 songs to rank today, and I just wanted to say that I love all of these songs, but some of them, in my opinion, are just better than the others. Just because I put one song at the bottom of the list doesn't mean it's a bad song. It just means, in my opinion, out of all the songs on this album, it's the lowest. So coming in at number 19, we have You Need to Calm Down. I feel like this song is very overrated. When it first came out, heard it all over the radio, all over the internet, and I understand why. It's like, it's a pretty good song, but after hearing it so much, it just became irritating in a way, kind of. The other songs, to me, I feel like have more connection to me, more meaning, so that's why I put them higher on the list. Again, there's nothing wrong with the song, I just personally feel like it's a little bit overrated. Moving on to number 18, we have False God. Now, False God is not a bad song. I'm not putting it at 18 because it's a bad song. It's a pretty good song. I just feel like I don't really connect with the song, and it's not like my type of song. I do listen to it from time to time, but I do find myself skipping it mostly. I also feel like it's a very underrated song. Like, I feel like a lot this video, but I feel like people don't talk about it as much as they should, because it's good. It's pretty good, and I should talk about it more because it is a good song. Coming in at number 17 is Me, and I have Me at 17 for almost the same reason why I have You Need to Calm Down at 19, and that is because I feel like it's overrated. Don't get me wrong, it's a good song. I like it better than You Need to Calm Down out of like the more overrated songs on this album. Like, when it first came out, it was a bop, but again, when it did come out, it was just everywhere, all over social media, the radio, just I heard it over and over and over. And like I said, I love the song, but after hearing it so much, it started to become more of a hate than a love, you know? So yeah, that's why I have Me at number 17. At number 16, we have It's Nice to Have a Friend. I put this one at 16 for almost the same reason why I put False God at number 18. I'm like, I can't keep track of all these numbers and names, and I just feel like I never really connected with the song. I've been listening to it more lately, and I've been starting to like it more, but it's definitely not one of my favorites on the Lover album. I do, again, tend to find myself skipping it when it pops up on my playlist, but that's really all I have to say about number 16. On to number 15, we have Paper Rings. I used to love Paper Rings a lot more, maybe about a year, maybe 2 ago. I feel like it's starting to become more of a hate than a love. I don't hate it. That's a little bit over the top. I definitely don't hate it, but I don't know, I just don't love it as much as I used to. I feel like Taylor's other songs on the album are just more my vibe, and I relate to them a little more. I don't know, there's not a whole lot to say about this song, but definitely if you were to ask me to rank this album like maybe a year ago, Paper Rings would have probably been in like the top 5. At number 14, we have Soon You'll Get Better. I remember not really liking this song like at all a couple years ago. It definitely would have been probably at the bottom of this list, like literally number 19. But recently I've been listening to it a bit more, and I'm starting to like it a bit more, and I would probably definitely say if you were to ask me to rank this album again in maybe a year or two, I feel like this song would make its way up towards the top of the list. It used to be one of those just like Nice to Have a Friend, and False God, where I just kind of skipped it because I didn't really care for the song. But I definitely do have a softer spot for this song. Is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I definitely do have a place in my heart for this song. At number 13, we have Archer. I'm actually surprised to see it this low on the list. I thought Archer would have been higher, but it only made 13th. I guess you can say that I definitely like this a lot more a couple years ago. I feel like Archer has like a lot of meaning personally to me. That's why I really did like the song a lot. But I also feel like my taste of music has changed, which is why I've ranked it lower than it originally would have been. Like when I first listened to the Lover album and listened to like all the songs for the first time, Archer was like up there. At number 12, we have I Forgot You Existed. I Forgot You Existed was definitely like in the top 3 maybe a couple years ago. I keep saying this. I feel like, I don't know. I still love I Forgot You Existed. Like it's definitely like one of my favorite songs. I love all the songs on the Lover album, but you know that feeling when like you love a song so much so you just keep listening to it on repeat like over and over and over, and you listen to it so much that it starts to not become your favorite song anymore. Yeah, that's what happened to I Forgot You Existed. Wait, was it I Forgot You Existed. I don't hate the song. I'm not saying I hate it. I don't hate any of these songs. I keep having to say that because I don't want people to think that like I hate these songs. I don't. It's just does anyone understand what I'm saying? Like, at number 11, we have Cornelia Street. I feel like a lot of people like Cornelia Street. I feel like it's probably in your top 3 if you're a Swiftie and you like the Lover album. I feel like my love for Cornelia Street has definitely died down a lot, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about this song. On to number 10, we have Lover. I feel like everyone just knows the song Lover, and it might be overrated, but it's overrated for a good reason. I love Lover, especially the remix with Shawn Mendes. Like, Lover was my like all-time favorite song at one point in my life. I loved it so much that I had to like do this project or essay or something about a song, and I picked Lover, the remix with Shawn Mendes, because I loved it so much. And then I felt like my love for it died like a lot, like drastically, and like if you were to ask me to rank the songs, I would have put it like near the bottom. But now my love for it has slowly made its way back up, and it's here at number 10. Yeah. At number 9, we have I Think He Knows. Along with I Forgot You Existed, this used to be like one of my favorite songs on the album, but after hearing it over and over and over, it started to like, I could hear it like echoing in the nighttime, like in my dreams. It was like, I don't know, it was getting kind of creepy. So yeah, it's not up there as high as it used to be. I still do love the song, don't get me wrong, but what am I trying to say? I'm blanking. Literally, my mind is nothing. It's an orange. Anyway, moving on. At number 8, we have Cruel Summer. I feel like everyone just loves Cruel Summer. I love it too. Probably not as much as everyone else. Like, it's a really good song to scream. Like, it's a great song to play in the car and just scream. I really wish I had my license, but I don't because I'm like kind of low-key petrified. But let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about Cruel Summer. It's a really good song. I wish I could put it higher, but it just doesn't really compare to her other songs on this album. Like, Cruel Summer is good, but is it great? No, it's great. It's a great song, and I love it. On to number 7, we have London Boy. London Boy was my life. It was literally my life for a reason that I'm not going to talk about because we don't need to discuss that. But there were 2 songs in this one era of my life on the Lover album that I listen to on repeat, and that was London Boy and another one which we're not at yet, but when we get to there, I will bring this topic back up. So when I was in this era of my life, probably 2 years ago, I listened to London Boy on repeat. For, again, like I said, a reason that I'm not going to get into, but definitely would have been either number 1 or number 2. On to number 6, we have The Man. I'm actually surprised to see The Man at number 6. I know I love the song, but I thought I loved other songs more than The Man. Well, clearly I do, because it's only at number 6, but I don't know, I thought it was gonna be lower, so I'm kind of surprised that it's at number 6. I mean, it's at 6 for a good reason, because it's a great song. At number 5, we have Death by a Thousand Cuts. Now, like I said, London Boy was one of my favorite songs about 2 years ago, along with Death by a Thousand Cuts. These two songs were on repeat on my playlist. I listened to them over and over and over, and they never got boring. Never ever got boring, and they're still great songs to this day. But there has, you know, been other songs now that have topped them. I feel like Death by a Thousand Cuts is so underrated. I don't hear anyone talk about that song. My TikTok is full of Taylor Swift, just Taylor Swift after Taylor Swift on top of Taylor Swift. But I never hear anyone talk about Death by a Thousand Cuts. Like, why aren't we talking about it? It's such a good song. Moving on to number 4, we have Afterglow. I have loved Afterglow for a long time. It's such a good song. Like, it has such deep meaning, and I just connect to it in every way possible. I don't know, I just feel like, how could you not love Afterglow? It's like, it's wow. Moving on to number 3, we have Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. I love this song, and I love that Taylor is doing it as her opening song. It just, it makes me so happy. Moving on to number 2, we have Daylight. Now, I feel like recently, actually, I guess not recently, maybe in like the last year or two, Daylight has become more popular on TikTok. There's this trend where like, you like, I don't know, there's this trend where you like, usually you do with like your, I guess it doesn't, you don't have to do with your boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever, it doesn't really matter, but like the first person will say, I'm making coffee, and then you'll show the other person, yeah, you know that trend. Yeah, hopefully. If you don't, then you don't. If you do, then you do. And I don't do. So and moving on to number 1, my favorite song on the Lover album as of right now, because this ranking could be completely different in like a month from now. So as of right now, in this very moment, my favorite song is All the Girls You Loved Before. When this song first dropped, my heart skipped a beat and just stopped completely, and I died for like 2 seconds and then came back to life. Yeah, that's how I felt when the song came out, because I love this song. It's such a good song. I don't know why she didn't like release it originally with the album, but anyway, that's another story for another time. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. I'll see you in the next one, I guess. Bye!